Hi guys, I just wanted to shed some light on something that might be confusing. In my videos, I strongly suggest that you submerge your entire pen in water for cleaning if you've been using water-based airbrush colors. And yet I know many of you have been advised not to do so, sometimes by the little leaflet that comes with the pens. Now I am not the best follower of rules, as was pointed out recently by the traffic department, but there is method to my madness. Firstly, I must confess that I know nothing about banana oil, other than it sounds like something sold in an adult shop. So let's agree not to put it in our airbrushes. But when it comes to water, I do suggest that it might be wise to ignore those instructions, and this is why. With my airbrush, you can actually see what happens inside the airbrush as I use it. And later on, it will become clear that there's quite a bit of paint that have accumulated in that area. As you pull back on the trigger, some paint inevitably bleeds back on the needle and eventually accumulates in that space. And pouring water in your color cup doesn't fix that. So it's your choice, paint or water there. Sooner or later the paint builds up and your needle gets stuck in that little slot. Now see the color release when I move the airbrush from my hand. And that, folks, is what happens. So I dunk my airbrush when I'm done. I do not, however, suggest that you leave your airbrush in the water for long periods of time, although I know many people who do, and have done that myself. In fact, I did it for the longest time until I forgot my airbrush in the water for a week, and when I took it out, one of the rubber seals had swelled up and remained that way even after I said I was sorry. To this day, my pen isn't sure whether it wants to be single or dual action. But that's okay, because there's many things in life that I'm also not certain about. The fact is, it works. It's still working. You can reattach the pen to the compressor if you want and spray all of that out. But then Bob's your uncle. You're done.